Hello and welcome back to Money Never Sleeps. My name is 𝗙𝗂𝗹𝗶 from 𝗕𝗹𝗶𝗋. If you'd like more information about what you hear during the show, give us a call at 866-97-33627 or visit us online at 𝗕𝗹𝗶𝗋.com, and while at my website, click on the page to check out past shows and subscribe on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. During today's show, we'll consider some ways you may be able to maximize your 401k balance so that you can look ahead with more confidence. Let's build today's conversation around a U.S. News and World Report article, 10 Strategies to Maximize Your 401k Balance. Strategy step 1 in saving more than just your employer's automatic savings rate. Bear in mind that many employers will auto-enroll you in a 401k, usually at a smallish percentage like 3%. While that's certainly a good start, it's probably not going to get you the retirement you're dreaming about. A smarter move may be to bump that contribution up every year, especially when you get a raise. Not only does that potentially supercharge your savings, but from a bigger picture strategy point of view, you're building a more solid financial foundation. And that foundation may be able to better support your lifestyle in retirement and set you up to leave something meaningful behind for the people you love. Your next step is to make sure you're getting a 401k match if your employer offers one. Not all employers do. Let's talk about money. That's essentially because if your workplace offers a 401k match, that's exactly what it is. Contribute at least enough to get the full match, and boom, you've basically doubled your savings. Seriously, where else can you score a double of your deposit just by showing up and doing the smart thing? Most plans even auto-enroll you at a rate that captures the match, so unless you actively opt out, you're already in the game. Stay in, keep contributing, and let your money work twice as hard for you and your future. Before you jump ship to a new job, do yourself a favor and determine if your 401k has a vesting schedule. Because if you leave before you're fully vested, you could be walking away from half of the money in your balance that are your employer contributions. That's not just lost money, it's lost momentum, lost compounding, and potentially a smaller legacy for your loved ones down the road. In enhanced planning, it's often the small decisions that echo the loudest. So determine if sticking it out at your current employer is worth it to keep the employer portion of your 401k balance. Your future self will thank you. Now here's where you need to really rely on your team. Sit down with your financial services professional and tax professional to figure out how to squeeze every last drop of value out of your retirement plan. Right now, you can contribute up to $23,500 if you're under 50, and if you're 50 or older, tack on an extra $7,500. And if you're between 60 and 63, you may be eligible to throw in even more with a special $11,250 catch-up. Traditional 401ks are funded with pre-tax dollars, which means your money grows tax-deferred until it's time to withdraw, and that tax break today can add up to a serious windfall tomorrow. Here's a potentially wise move to talk over with your financial services professional, adding a Roth 401k to the mix. It's funded with after-tax dollars, which means the money you put in now can come out tax-free later, and if you think taxes might be higher down the road, and let's be honest, they probably will be, so that could be a huge win. But it's not just about you. Roth assets can be passed to your heirs without triggering a big tax bill. That makes it a powerful tool, not just for retirement, but for legacy planning too. But while a Roth 401k can be a powerful retirement tool, they aren't without potential drawbacks. Contributions are made with after-tax dollars, which means no immediate tax break like you'd get with a traditional 401k. That can be a disadvantage for high earners who benefit more from upfront deductions. Required minimum distributions, RMDS, still apply, unlike Roth IRAs, and if your tax rate ends up being lower in retirement, you might have paid more taxes than necessary. Employer contributions also go into a traditional 401k bucket, creating mixed tax treatment. Strategic planning is key to making a Roth 401k work effectively. Next, we should discuss the importance of not cashing out too early. We've all had those moments where cash gets tight, and that 401k balance starts looking like a lifeline. But before you dip into it, hit pause. If you're under 59 and a half, you're not just paying taxes, you're also potentially handing over 10% in penalties. That's a double hit. But here's the bigger problem. You're robbing your future self. Every dollar you pull out today is a dollar that won't grow, won't compound, and won't be there when you need it later. And from an estate planning standpoint, keeping those assets intact means more control, more options, and a bigger legacy to pass on. If you're switching jobs, here's a pro-level move to keep your retirement dollars working hard. Roll over your 401k, don't cash it out. A rollover lets you move that money into an IRA or a new 401k without fees, taxes, or penalties. Too many folks get tripped up here and end up handing a chunk of their nest egg to the IRS. Don't be one of them. Most companies and plan managers make rollovers easy and free. The key is keeping your money in motion and protected so that it keeps growing toward your goals. This is how smart investors stay on track. If you have any questions about your retirement magic number, your retirement strategy, or any other parts of your financial strategy, visit my website at 𝗕𝗹𝗋.com or call my office at 866-973-3627 to discuss how my team might be able to answer your questions and address your concerns. It's our goal to help you prepare for the retirement you've worked so hard for.
Disclosure: all matters discussed during the show are for informational purposes only. Opinions expressed are solely those of 𝗕𝗎 Wealth and staff. All topics covered are believed to be from reliable sources. However, 𝗕𝗎 Wealth makes no representations as to its accuracy or completeness. This commercial shall in no way be construed as a solicitation to sell securities or advisory services to residents where permitted. Topics should be discussed with your individual advisor prior to implementation. Advisory services offered through 𝗕𝗎 Wealth, a registered investment advisor in the state of Texas. Insurance products and services are offered through PNC Life Insurance Agency, an affiliated company. 𝗕𝗎 Wealth and PNC Life Insurance Agency are not affiliated with or endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any government agency.